Hello, and welcome to another Crack-a-Pack. Today, I am so beyond excited to be opening our very first play booster from Lorwyn Eclipsed. I was not a Magic player yet when the first Lorwyn block came around, but I've always thought the plane looked so interesting, and I am so glad we get the chance to explore this plane through this new set. Let's get right into it. There we go. I have to say, I am so happy that they brought back multiple art options for the booster packs. I think for a while there, when we had set boosters and draft boosters and collector boosters, there were so many different types of packs that it got a little confusing. So they went down to just one art option for each type of pack. So I have missed having that little bit of variety among the play boosters. But anyway, this is going to be the first pack of Lorwyn Eclipsed that I have opened. At the time of recording, I have not played in a pre-release yet. I'll be doing that tomorrow morning, and of course I'll be sharing all about that on Friday. So as of right now, I don't really have any practical experience playing this set or drafting it, anything like that. I'll just be doing my best with the draft pick today. But as always, I want to hear your thoughts down in the comments. Let's open it up. Alright. First up, we've got Tributary Vaulter. It is 2 and a white for a 1/3 Merfolk Warrior at common with flying, and whenever this creature becomes tapped, another target merfolk you control gets +2/+0 until end of turn. Other species may spread across the land all they like, but the riverways and the skies above them will always be ours. Wow, very beautiful art on this one. Love that. Stalactite Dagger is 2 for an artifact equipment at common. When this equipment enters, create a 1/1 colorless shapeshifter creature token with Changeling. Equipped creature gets +1/+1 and is all creature types. Equip 2. Interesting. I'd like it better if it attached itself to the token. Wild Unraveling is blue for an instant at common. As an additional cost to cast this spell, blight 2 or pay 1. Counter target spell. As wild magic ripped into his arm, the path that was once so clear became shadowed by his own fear. Might be okay if you've got some blight synergies. Dream Caesar is 3 and a black for a 3/2 fairy rogue at common with flying, and when this creature enters, you may blight 1. If you do, each opponent discards a card. Every fae has their preference. Mine are the dreams most bitter and pungent. Very reminiscent of the original Thoughtseize art. Whoa. Mist Meadow Council is 4 and a green for a 4/3 Kithkin Advisor at common. This spell costs 1 less to cast if you control a Kithkin. When this creature enters, draw a card. You've been hiding something. Everyone can tell. They seem pretty mad. Brambleback Brute is 2 and a red for a 4/5 Giant Warrior at common. This creature enters with 2 -1/-1 counters on it. Pay 1 and a red and remove a counter from this creature. Target creature can't block this turn. Activate only as a sorcery. Her tangled cape grew with every village raised. Riverguard's Reflexes is 1 and a white for an instant at common. Target creature gets +2/+2 and gains first strike until end of turn. untap it. If you hire a river guard for protection, go in with your best offer. They won't consider anything less. Senna, Ferry Pilot. File this under combat tricks to look out for, cause this is gonna be a brutal one to get blown out by. Kinsbale Aspirant is a single white for a 2/1 Kithkin citizen at uncommon. As an additional cost to cast this spell, behold a Kithkin or pay 2. Whenever another creature you control enters, this creature gets +1/+1 until end of turn. Not bad. Unwelcome Sprite is 1 and a blue for a 2/1 Fairy Rogue at uncommon. With flying, and whenever you cast a spell during an opponent's turn, surveil 2. So, if you're casting a removal spell or a counter spell, then you get an opportunity to set up your draw for your next turn, so that seems pretty good. Moon Vigil Adherence is 2 green for a 0/0 Elf Druid at uncommon. With trample, and this creature gets +1/+1 for each creature you control and each creature card in your graveyard. Adherents of the Moon seek to lay claim over the entire plane and bring it under Isulu's domain. Kindle the Inner Flame is 3 and a red for a kindred sorcery, elemental, at uncommon. Create a token that's a copy of target creature you control, except it has haste, and at the beginning of the end step, sacrifice this token. And it has flashback for 1 and a red, and behold 3 elementals. That is a lot. Oh wow. Our rare is Erdu, Carrier of Dawn. It is 3 white for a 5/5 legendary elemental god at mythic rare. With flying and lifelink. Creature spells you cast have convoke. At the beginning of your first main phase, you may pay black. If you do, transform Erdu. And it becomes Isulu, Carrier of Twilight. It is a black 5/5 legendary elemental god with flying and lifelink. each other non-token creature you control has persist. At the beginning of your first main phase, you may pay white. If you do, transform Isulu. We've got a foil Glamour Mite. It is 2 and a blue for a 2/2 Fairy Rogue at common with flash and flying. When this creature enters, choose one. Tap target creature or untap target creature. And watch my queen. He'll do as I please. Nice, I like that. But another card that can potentially blow you out. A foil full art mountain. Whoa. A Kithkin token. And a treasure token. Alright. So for this pack's pack 1, pick 1, I would be really excited to try out this rare. I think it is super powerful and can really give you a boost to either close out the game, or if you are behind, it'll help stabilize you. I mean, it's a large on-raid creature as a 5-mana 5/5. It's got flying and lifelink, which will set up your life total. Giving all of your creature spells Convoke allows you to cast more creatures, so you can really set up your board nicely. And further, on its other side, it'll help those creatures stick around. And even better if you've got other synergies with removing +1/+1 counters. Like with the Brambleback Brute, it'll give you another activation of this ability. So yeah, I would love to take this as the pack 1, pick 1, but let me know what you think. And that will do it for our very first crack-a-pack with Lorwyn Eclipsed. If you went out and played in a pre-release over the weekend, I would love to hear how that went for you. Tell me all about the deck that you built or any standout cards that you had. Any awesome gameplay moments. I would love to hear it. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, please make sure you hit that like button. And please consider subscribing if you haven't already. I put out new Magic the Gathering ASMR videos every Monday and Friday. I truly appreciate all of your support. And I hope you have a wonderful day.